The death of innocent settlers cannot go unanswered, huntsman. These unrelenting reptile monsters must be made to pay, lest they keep coming back. Make no mistake, these cold-blooded abominations are not just mindless beasts. They are intelligent. Intelligent enough to know the meaning of vengeance. And now, with our arrows and blades, we will make them feel it! Accord!
Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome to Total War Warhammer 2 and the Hunter and the Beast DLC. We're playing the Amber Bow quest battle for Markus Wulfhart. Where is Markus? There's Markus. He is leading the attack. There he is. Lovely bow. Taking shots. So, we're here to rescue some settlers who are under attack by horrible beastie boys. Oh no, look at them. They're all horrible and reptilian. Ugh, gross. Now, we've got two objectives. The first is to relieve the forces defending the city, and the second is to deal with these forces that are apparently there's like reinforcements holed up in the burning port, and we need to rescue them. If you take too long, they will burn to death, apparently. Right, so we've locked down these guys in the forest trying to approach. We've got Rambatten, who is a Saurus Oldblood, and here comes a feral Stegiodon, who I'm going to call Mary. Mary, I'm going to be honest, beats the shit out of Hertwig Van Hal. He's down. He is the Witch Hunter, special guy. And we've also got this lady here, Carla? Carol. We've got Carol. There's Carol there. We've taken down the Stegiodon. That's good. Just the Saurus Oldblood to deal with. Our cavalry have been cycle charging into the rear. We've got the Knights of Moor, who are a regiment of renown, looking at pretty dapper there. They are immune to psychology, which is it's fine, I guess. I'm going to put out this fight because we're being chased down by Cold One. Riders, we're going to lock them in place with Carol's ability to... she's got the thingy of our Rasmus, that band, I think, were pretty big in the early noughties. Anyway, the point is that's locked them in place, and we are now just chasing them down. The garrison seems to be fairly safe now. We have relieved them, and there's just a unit of Saurus Spears left to deal with. In fact, there we go, we've saved them, and once they're safe, they just bugger off, apparently. Yeah, no problem, guys, anytime. Off they go. Right, so now we just need to rescue the defenders at the port. We've also got some of the war wagon units here. We've got the war wagon with mortar. That's right, a mobile mortar. Off they go. Oh, look at this. I love the war wagons. I mean, it's the most batshit insane... okay, to be fair, it's one of the most batshit insane units in the whole of Warhammer. It's basically, you take a big box, you put it on wheels, and then you dump a bunch of people in it, and particularly on the tabletop, just scattered a bunch of weapons in there. So one guy had a spear, one guy had a man catcher, one guy just had a spatula, another one just a rag with chloroform on it. Basically, it was just a bit mental. And I mean, the strategic sort of use of this, I'm not quite sure, because basically as soon as these horses are dead, you just got a big box with some people inside, which I'm not sure. But anyway, these guys have guns. They've got a lot of ammo. They fire quite quickly, as you can see. They have a 360 radius, but it doesn't look like all of them fire all the time. They don't do too badly. The damage isn't massive, though. Okay, so once we've taken or relieved the settlers and the garrison, we then get an ability to use, which basically just drops a cannon shell. Just like a barrage ability, a wind ability that does a lot of damage to units. Here comes the enemy general. The enemy general is running away. He's a red-crested skink chief. They are bad. Skink cohort. There's a whole bunch of skinks here, and the skinks are not doing well. I'm worried about Saurus. Skinks, not so much. Here's one of the new lizardmen units. That's right, it's a spiky salamander. It's a Razordon hunting pack. So it's basically an armor-piercing ranged units. So there we go. They just throw spikes at people, I guess. Like lizard porcupines. Fair enough, I guess that makes sense. Just shake the tail back and forth. Shake that moneymaker. Okay, now, the garrison, the army that was attacking the garrison hadn't quite decided to run away, so there's still units sort of hanging about. Bit of a problem. So we need to deal with these guys, so our cavalry is just doing overtime. Lovely little charge there, breaking through the Knights of Moor. 81 kills on them, 68 kills on the Reiksguard, pretty good. And the reinforcements from the ports have finally decided to actually come and play with us, thank God. I mean, you could have, you know, come out to start. The first time I did this, I let them burn to death. In hindsight, maybe that was the right decision. It wasn't. The enemy army then crushed me, because here comes the main enemy army, and here's the cannon ability. So a bit like the new slan there. A bit like the Vampire Coast thing. They have a defensive ability. I think that's pretty similar. So the slan have got buffs. They're now actually pretty nasty to deal with, which isn't great. So our army is taking position. We've used a lot of ammunition just to take out those two enemy armies. We now have to deal with this one. There's an ancient Stegidon here, which I do not want getting in amongst our lines. That would be a bad idea. So we're going to fill it full of arrows, locked it in place, because Markus has a nice little AoE web ability. And then we just fill this guy full of missile. There he goes. A couple of mortars there as well. Why not? Get everyone in. Here's one of the new units, the Sacred Kroxagor. Power Fist, basically Kroxagor with Power Fist. Effectively, the old ones were... I mean, theoretically, some people suggest that the Warhammer world is just a world in Warhammer 40,000 universe. So the old ones could well have power weaponry. And if they did, they probably something like this. So the Kroxagor have power weapons. Yep. Another little cannon going off there. That's looking pretty good. The reinforcements are holding our right flank just as well. If we didn't have those, our right flank would be in serious trouble. And it looks like the slan's going to use a burning head, but it's going to go very wrong, because although it incinerates quite a few of the swordsmen, it also incinerates quite a few of the slan. Uh-oh, not good. And our heroes, that is Markus, Carol, and the other guy, are picking off the slan. He takes the last few arrows, a little barrage. He just misses a shot there from, I think that was from Markus. Our cavalry have finally managed to make it back to the fight, dealing with some of these Razordons. They are pretty good at missile damage, but terrible in melee, and they're going to break. And finally, we can just start wrapping up along the line. With the slan dead, their leadership gone, the Saurus are going to start breaking and running. And Markus, what remains of his army, and the reinforcements from the ports can mop them up. Why not? A glorious victory there for Markus. He's got his amber bow, and I feel like maybe let's just throw in a little cannon salute. Yay! And he's got it. And just as a little addition, we're going to show off some of the units and the new legendary lord, Gor-Rok, who is the Albinosaurus old one. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Found him. Chilling out with the Razordons. There he is. There's Gor-Rok. He looks pretty great. He looks awesome, in fact. Love him. Looks great. There is the... Jesus, the Dread Sauron look freaking terrifying. The Shredder of Lustria. He's got 10k health. Okay. The cohort of Hwatl are the Regiment of Renowned Sacred Kroxagors. They look absolutely amazing. And then we've also got the Amaxon Barbs, who are the Regiment of Renowned Razordons. That's the one. And then for the Emperor side, we've got the Black Lions, which are the War Wagon Hellblaster volley guns. That's right, you've got a Hellblaster volley gun, sticking it on a war wagon. That makes sense. Absolutely fine. Then we've got some Huntsmen. They are anti-large missile units, so quite nice there. The White Wolves are the Regiment of Renowned version. Looking pretty good. And we're going to try and take down this Shredder of Lustria before it gets... Nope, too late. Now we're throwing everything we've got at it, and it's still... Yeah. It's going down pretty quickly. It's got the same problem as the Mammoth in that it's just fucking huge. It's going to try and get away. Nope, did not do it. Down he goes. Ah, bless him. He did his best. Meanwhile, the Sacred Croxagors from a breakthrough our lines, mauling these halberdiers to death, punching them. And this is Itza. Of course, Gor-Rok is the legendary lord for Itza, so he starts at Itza itself. And they have this fantastic white colouring, which looks amazing, looks really, really good. Gor-Rok just sort of, I'm not sure where he's off to, maybe just remembered that the gas is on or something, gone back to check it, gone back to the Pyramid Temple to check it. No, it's fine, he did turn it off, he's coming back. So he's got a special mace and a special shield. He gives siege bonus, defense bonuses. Makes sense. In he goes. He's going to get stuck in. I think his animation set is basically the same as a normal Saurus old one. But looking pretty awesome anyway. Our Amethyst Wizard has just dropped a big spell and it's sucking up all the Saurus along with some halberdiers, but oh well. Gor-Rok looks absolutely great. The new units look brilliant. I'm not quite sure how good the Sacred Croxagors are yet. I think I need to give them a try properly. But Gor-Rok is doing pretty well. Obviously, this battle was literally just a show off, so I made it in my favour anyway because I wanted to win. It's good to win, especially after that Ogham Shard battle. But the Gor-Rok is now running away. Off he goes, stabbed in the back by the halberdiers. We're just going to fill him full of arrows. Poor old Gor-Rok. It's not how he wants to go, but it is how he's going to go. Thanks for watching.